Hi friends, today we are discussing about time series analysis, an arrangement of statistical data in chronological order that is in accordance with the occurrence of time is known as time series. Analysis of time series is a statistical device which can be used to understand and interpret changes in phenomenon based on time. A time series analysis is of interest in several areas such as economics, health, biology, and so on. Time series gives an idea about the changes of a variable according to time. Some examples are annual population growth in India, price of gold in each day, daily maximum temperature of a place over a number of days. The objective of time series analysis are to give general description of the past behavior of the series, to attempt to forecast the future behavior on the past behavior, to help planning and decision making, etc., to evaluate the progress in any field of economic and business activity. Components of time series. Time series are usually affected by a large number of causes. The changes in the value of variable based on time can be due to the result of large variety of factors like increasing income of the people, change in political and social condition, etc. The effect of these factors influencing the value of a variable. There are four basic type of variations and these are known as the components of time series. They are secular trend, seasonal variation, cyclic variation, and irregular variation. Secular trend. Secular trend refers to the long-term movement in the time series. The general tendency of time series is to increase or decrease or to stagnate during a long period of time, even though there is a fluctuation in between. Trend describes the basic growth tendency ignoring short-term fluctuation. It describes the pattern of behavior which has characterized the series in the past. Trend analysis facilitates to compare two or more time series over different period of time and this helps to draw conclusion about them. Some examples of secular trend. Population growth, national income, etc. shows upward trend, while birth rate, death rate, etc. shows downward trend. Seasonal variation. Short-term fluctuations observed in a time series data, particularly in a specified period, usually within a year, are called seasonal variations. The factors for seasonal variations are climate and weather conditions, customs or traditional habits, festivals, etc. Study of seasonal variation helps businessmen, producers, sellers, etc. for planning their operations. Analyzing seasonal variation helps one to study their effects and to isolate them from the trend. Cyclical variation. Cyclical variation refers to the recurrent variation in the time series that extends over longer period of time, usually 2 or more years. Their periodic up and down movement. Most of the time series regarding to economic and business activities shown some kind of cyclic variation. They are prosperity, decline, depression, and recovery. The study of cyclic variation helps businessmen economists for framing suitable policies and stabilizing the level of business activities. It also helps us to take timely steps in maintaining business during booms and depressions. Irregular variation. These are caused by unusual, unexpected events. These variations are not regular and do not repeat in a definite pattern. Effect of war, flood, strike, etc. leads to irregular variations. These variations is usually a short-term one but affects all the components of time series. Such variation cannot be predicted like other components. Mathematical model of the time series. One of the objective of time series is to give a general description of the behavior of the time series. In order to achieve this objective, it is necessary to break down the series into its main components and to estimate the magnitude of each of these components separately. Addictive model. The simplest hypothesis is to assume that the effects of the distinct components are independent and additive. This leads to us the additive model of the time series, which is yt equal to it plus st plus ct plus tt, where yt is the value of the variable at the time t, it is the irregular variation, st is the seasonal variation, ct is the cyclic variation, and tt is the trend value. The component st will be positive or negative according to the season of the year. Also will be ct. It will be also positive or negative values, and for the long series the total summation it is assumed to have the value 0. Multiplicative model. An alternative model which is considered to be more useful is the multiplicative model. Here it is assumed that the output is the product of various components. In this model, yt is expressed as yt equal to it into st into ct into tt, where log yt equal to log it into log st into log ct into log tt. The components are yt equal to value of the variable at time t, it is the irregular variation, st is the seasonal variation, ct is the cyclic variation, and tt is the trend value. Hope you understood the basic concepts of time series analysis. Thank you.